Let's bring in Texas Congressman McCaul. Congressman, just did a monologue on this whole, the war started. Hamas started the war. Israel retaliation has started. It will become bigger. But the real propaganda war is now in full force. And we saw that with the misinformation going back and forth with that hospital. It turns out, according to the Israeli IDF, and also Joe Biden came off Air Force One, or was on Air Force One, and said, our military firmly believes that rocket came from terrorists. The misinformation somehow is working, because in Congress right now, there's people protesting in favor of Palestine. Talk to us.
Well, you can hear the Hamas protesters behind me in the Cannon Rotunda. If that doesn't tell you about the narrative, I don't know what does. The fact is, I got a briefing in the intelligence community. It's very clear that that hospital was taken out by a misfired Hamas rocket. And yet they do, this is what they do best, Eric. They turn the narrative against Israel, making Israel the perpetrator and Hamas the victim, when it's just the opposite. Hamas invaded Israel and slaughtered innocent civilians in a kibbutz that I attended. They went into the daycare center, shot the children, cut their heads off, burned babies alive. And now I got to listen to this stuff behind me. I got to tell you, this is just the beginning. And I think the narrative, they're going to do this all over the country here, but they're going to try to get Hezbollah in Lebanon to light up and fire 100,000 rockets into Israel. That's their goal.
So we had the first thing that happened. So last night, Biden flies to Israel. He gets off the plane. He embraces Benjamin Netanyahu. And then he says he loses his thought again. He's trying to look at his notes. He can't remember where he is. And he says something like, yeah, we believe those rockets were fired by the other team. Now, it may, to some people, seem like not a big thing, but my concern is that here is the American president, who may be the difference between a outblown World War III breakout, calling the murderous tactics of Hamas the other team. I'm very concerned about his mental awareness.
Well, they're terrorists. I talked to the Israeli ambassador last night. He said they're just like ISIS, and they are. Their tactics are just like ISIS. And we don't want this thing to escalate into Lebanon, into the West Bank. But be rest assured, Iran has said once Israel goes into Gaza on the ground, that they will essentially utilize all forces, including their proxies. That's what we're concerned about right now. That's another reason why I introduced the bill to put secondary sanctions on the $6 billion that this administration wants to pump into Iran after they gave Hamas $150 million just this last year, along with all the weapons, and yet they won't even say that Iran is behind all this and that they have their fingerprints all over this. So I can tell you, as a foreign policy expert, national security, Iran is all behind this.
Yeah, and that is the biggest concern, because we don't know. The mullahs are running the country. The Islamic fanatical mullahs are the ones calling the shots, not the president of Iran. It's the Ayatollah, the Khomeini. It's scary. We don't know what his thoughts are. We do know they chant death to America right after they chant death to Israel. So we got to keep our eyes on it. Congressman Mike McCaul, thank you so much for your time.